Hamilton leads them across the line from Daniel Ricciardo and Nico Hülkenberg. Behind them comes Sergio Perez down the inside. Goes Julian Palmer on Valtteri Bottas, caught Bottas napping, and Palmer is up in the 5th place. Great move there. Valtteri Bottas has gone into the wall. He did it in the race here a few years ago for Williams. He's brought out the red flag as well. That is a big dent in the back of that Mercedes for Valtteri Bottas, and this is what happened.
So he's gone wide in 1 and straight to the scene of the accident on the outside of 2. Stayed on the throttle, engine still revving there, so he's got a little bit wide and just wouldn't give up on it. Just a little touch on the grass. And with the front and rear end like that, that's a huge amount of damage. Vettel very close in turn 5, as close as he's been. He'll get DRS. A little bit of movement from the back of the Mercedes.
Verstappen's going really slowly down the main straight. I think he actually might have a bit more trouble on his hands as Sebastian Vettel goes down the inside on Valtteri Bottas. What a late move, what a late lunge, what a brilliant move by Sebastian Vettel to retake the lead.
Well done, Seb. Head down, head down.
Wasn't he, of the Ferrari? Oh, and they've touched! That is not how I think you had it panning out. And whilst the stewards are noting the Vettel and Bottas incident, I wonder if they're going to note that incident as well.
Ricciardo is not quite past him, and the Mercedes just wouldn't slow down and stop. He hasn't got enough front grip, so Ricciardo more than left him racing room.
Sliding out, that's Valtteri Bottas! Bottas is out of the race!
You can see the slightly damper track there, just enough to loosen off the heavily loaded left rear tyre, straight to the scene of the accident.
Everything okay, Valtteri?
Yeah, all good. Oh, sorry, guys.
He's reduced the gap on Valtteri Bottas, and as I say that, Lewis Hamilton goes past Valtteri Bottas. At the end of the last lap, he'd reduced the arrears by about 0.4 of a second. Hamilton has just swept past Valtteri Bottas and into the lead. So it was a lock-up here by Bottas.
Yeah, his right front tyre was grained, but this is going to put Lewis right on his tail.
And you can see.
And he'll have to pit. That'll be like a 50p piece. Whoa, that got close.
Car number 44
he's really wide
as Bottas goes very wide indeed, and Verstappen almost takes him on the exit of Rivazza. Now, that lunge that Verstappen put in has now caused him just to back off a little bit, and I wonder, even though he's going to get DRS, can Bottas manage to stay ahead here as Verstappen finds a slipstream, gets a good toe, now tries to go round the outside and does get ahead of Valtteri Bottas. It's not a Mercedes 1-2 now. Verstappen has put his Red Bull into 2nd place after Bottas having trouble through Rivazza and getting too wide.
Valtteri Bottas.
He's going to want to forget this weekend.
At least his 3rd spin today, isn't it?
He is going to want to forget this weekend as quickly as possible. And Valtteri Bottas goes a little bit wider through turn 4. Russell's now going to have a go at him on this twisty section of the track, the middle section. He's got the inside line at turn 7, and he goes past his teammate. George Russell overtakes Valtteri Bottas.